Tonight, you do not need to carry every thought alone anymore. You do not need to keep fighting the noise inside your mind. You do not need to stay awake trying to solve every fear before morning comes. Just breathe slowly now. Very softly. Very gently. Let the night become calm around you. Let your body settle into the bed beneath you. Let your breathing become slower little by little. Because right now, God is here with you. Closer than your anxiety. Closer than your restless thoughts. Closer than the heaviness inside your chest. And tonight, He wants to calm your weary mind. Maybe your thoughts have been moving non-stop lately. Too many worries. Too many responsibilities. Too many fears about tomorrow. Too many silent emotions hidden beneath the surface. Sometimes the mind becomes exhausted from carrying too much for too long. And perhaps tonight, your soul feels tired in ways nobody else completely understands. But God understands. Completely. He sees the anxiety you hide from other people. He sees the emotional exhaustion buried beneath your responsibilities. He sees the overthinking that follows you into the night. And still, His presence remains gentle toward you. Not angry. Not disappointed. Gentle. Like soft rain falling through darkness. Like calm hands resting over a tired heart. Tonight, you are safe. Safe enough to breathe deeply. Safe enough to stop mentally running. Safe enough to let your thoughts slowly become quiet. Because God is already holding what your mind has been trying so hard to carry alone. The uncertainty. The pressure. The future. The endless what-if thoughts. The emotional heaviness you secretly carry every day. He is holding all of it tonight. And because He is holding those things, your soul can finally begin to rest. Maybe your mind feels restless because life has felt overwhelming lately. Too much pressure. Too much stress. Too much emotional weight sitting silently inside your chest. Sometimes people become so used to anxiety that they forget what peace even feels like. But tonight, God is reminding your heart what peace feels like again. Not forced peace. Not temporary distraction. Real peace. Deep peace. The kind that slowly quiets the nervous system. The kind that softens anxious breathing. The kind that gently whispers to exhausted souls. You are safe now. So breathe deeply again. Slowly. Softly. Feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel your jaw unclenching. Feel your chest loosening little by little. Nothing is demanding your strength right now. Nothing is asking you to solve tomorrow tonight. Nothing is requiring your mind to stay awake protecting itself. Only peace matters now. Only rest. Only the quiet loving presence of God surrounding your tired thoughts. And perhaps tonight, your mind keeps replaying situations you cannot control. Conversations. Future fears. Mistakes. Responsibilities. Sometimes overthinking becomes the heart's desperate attempt to create certainty. But beloved soul, certainty does not come from exhausting your thoughts. Peace comes from resting in God's care. And His care surrounds you now. quietly, faithfully, tenderly. Nothing about your future surprises him. Nothing about your fears overwhelms him. Nothing about your tired mind pushes him away. God understands anxious people completely. He understands exhausted hearts. He understands nights when your thoughts refuse to slow down. And tonight, his heart toward you is full of compassion. Deep compassion. The kind that stays near weary souls until peace slowly returns. So let your thoughts drift more slowly now. You do not need to follow every fear. You do not need to answer every anxious thought. You do not need to carry tomorrow through the night. God is already there ahead of you. Already preparing grace. Already preparing strength. Already surrounding your future with love. So your restless mind can finally begin to loosen its grip now. And maybe now, your breathing already feels calmer. Your body heavier. Your thoughts softer around the edges. That is peace entering your exhausted soul little by little. And perhaps your heart needs this reminder tonight more than anything else. You are not alone. Not inside your anxiety. Not inside your exhaustion. Not inside your overthinking. God is still beside you. Still loving you. Still protecting you. Still calming your restless mind with endless tenderness tonight. The night feels quieter now. Softer. Slower. And perhaps, your thoughts are no longer racing the way they were before. Still present sometimes, but gentler now. More distant now. That is okay. You do not need perfect silence inside your mind tonight. You only need enough peace to finally rest. And God is giving you that peace slowly, patiently, lovingly, like calm water settling after a storm, like darkness wrapping the earth in stillness, like warm hands covering a tired soul with safety. Tonight, you no longer need to carry every burden by yourself. You no longer need to mentally prepare for every possible outcome. You no longer need to protect yourself through endless overthinking. Because, beloved soul, God is already holding what feels too heavy for your heart tonight. The uncertainty, the fear, the pressure, the exhaustion hidden beneath your thoughts. He is holding all of it carefully. And his hands are steady. Steadier than your anxiety. Steadier than your fear of tomorrow. Steadier than the thoughts that kept your mind restless. So your soul can finally soften now. Maybe for a long time. Your nervous system has forgotten what true rest feels like. Forgotten what calmness feels like. Forgotten what safety feels like. Because stress became familiar. Fear became familiar. Overthinking became familiar. But tonight, God is gently teaching your body another rhythm again. A peaceful rhythm. A slower rhythm. A rhythm where breathing becomes calm. Thoughts become quiet. And the heart finally stops fighting itself. That healing is happening now. Very softly. Very slowly. Like soft rain touching dry ground. Like still water becoming calm after movement. Like peace slowly entering the deepest tired places inside your soul. And maybe now, your body feels heavier against the bed. Your eyelids softer. Your breathing slower than before. That is okay. You are safe enough to rest now. Safe enough to stop mentally carrying the world. Safe enough to trust God while your body sleeps. Because God remains awake tonight. Watching over your future. Watching over your loved ones. Watching over every fragile place inside your life. Nothing escapes His care. Nothing escapes His love. Even the fears you never say aloud. Even the emotions buried beneath your anxiety. Even the exhaustion hidden deep inside your heart. God sees all of it lovingly. And still, He stays near. Very near. Closer than the fear. Closer than the overthinking. Closer than the heaviness inside your mind. And perhaps your soul needs this reminder tonight more than anything else. You are not weak because your thoughts became tired. You are not failing because anxiety became loud. You are not broken because your mind struggles to become quiet sometimes. You are human. A weary human soul needing rest. And God lovingly gives rest to weary people. That includes you tonight. So let your thoughts continue drifting farther away now. Farther from pressure. Farther from fear. Farther from mental exhaustion. Closer to stillness. Closer to quietness. Closer to the peaceful heart of God. The room feels calm now. Your breathing feels peaceful now. Your body feels deeply relaxed now. And your restless mind is finally beginning to rest. Because God is still beside you tonight. Gently calming every anxious thought while peaceful sleep slowly carries you into deep and healing rest.